Page 58, the F major scale. F major, the key of F major has one flat. It's a B flat. So all the B's in F major are automatically played as B flats. It's like the key of G major has one sharp. Well, the key of F major has one flat. And I remember these by simply knowing the scale. Because I can, in my head, I can mentally go through an F major scale, and that tells me real quick how many sharps or flats are in it. I don't have to worry about it. So I don't memorize F major has one flat. No, I just learn the scale, and that takes care of it. Yeah, I know the scale anyway, so why not? Now, because of the B flat, the fingering is a little different for the right hand, because the flat key gets in the way. You see, the normal fingering here is 1, 2, 3, 1, like in C major. Or in G major, it's 1, 2, 3, 1. I can't do that in F major because of the black key. That would put it here. Well, that's a little awkward. It's also poor fingering. It's doable, but it's not recommended. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1. And then 1. And this is a little trickier because now the thumb has to reach a little further. You can turn a little bit, but don't turn a lot and all that nonsense. Just again, relax the thumb and just come up. If you have to do this a little bit with your hand, that's fine. Just don't go a long way. It's just the same thing going down. Here, it's a little easier because you relax the thumb, you can push it over more. So this scale is, I've never liked this scale until I got into college and really learned the scales, and then I didn't mind anymore because they were all about the same as far as difficulty. But when I was young and playing this, I did not like this because of that. So I encourage you to work on it. It does come eventually. It gets less difficult as you continue to work on it. The left hand fingering is the same as you've had for the other scales. So in the C major, it was 1, 2, come on with the third. G major, same way. Well, F major is the same way. You just third finger, because the second finger is playing the black key. It's no big deal. Here. So with the right hand, when you come up, your fourth finger is actually your turning finger, not the little finger. But the left hand's the same as always. So I encourage you, again, go do my scale video on F major. Just one octave up and down. I explain the technique and the trill exercise and the whole bit in that video. They have some things you can play through here, and they're all in F major to give you some experience at doing it. I'll let you do that. I don't see anything in them that's tricky. The fingering they're showing is the fingering for F major. At the top of page 59, they show you, one hand at a time, the scale going up and down. Doesn't hurt to play them at the same time. You play those lines at the same time. The right hand's here, left hand's here. You don't have to be there. You can have the left hand here. It doesn't matter where you play it. Just play them. Just watch these thumb crossing, because here, that's tricky. See, now I've been playing it for a million years, so it's not too hard for me right now. But when I started this was hard. So go really super slow, one note at a time, very deliberate. Think about them, and then both thumbs are playing together. Did you notice that? Isn't that cool? Just got to remember his fourth finger on there. So I'm not going to do a play with me on this sort of thing. I'm just introducing the F major scale to you here because that's what the book did. So, and I'm guessing the next few pieces we're going to do are going to be in F major. I'm guessing that's it. So please take the time to learn these scales. So you know 3 of them now. The C major, the G major, and the F major. I would encourage you, for the time being, the first time you sit down and practice each day, whenever you practice, you don't have to practice every day, but it should be on a fairly regular basis. Do these 3 scales first before you work on other stuff. Just review these things. And don't do the scale just, well, I got to do the scale, so I'll just hurry and get through it. Okay, next. No. Take your time with them and concentrate and think about the technique and the fingering and the volume, the dynamics, and play one hand louder than the other. And you can play them legato and you can play them staccato, and all kinds of ways of playing these. So practice the scales deliberately, I should say. Don't just go through them.